Tyron Woodley, it is good to see you, my friend. How are you?
See you too, my man. How you been?
It has been a long time, and what an honor it is to be here for this pretty unique event. We just had the press conference, and I want to ask you about some things that happened there, but most important, I have to ask you about the post-press conference stuff.
Shenanigans, yeah.
Shenanigans. What was your take? Honestly, I don't know if I've seen you that mad before. You were pretty fired up.
Yeah, I mean, those areas of my life I kind of muted and kind of killed away. You know, as I grew up, a lot of people think that I came from this area and I did this, and I grew up gangbanging. It sound cool because people always want the rags to riches story, but I really don't glorify that. I really just talk about hard work and dedication and good people in your circle. And I may talk about it because it is a part of my life, but some people are really just like that. And I'm like, when you disrespect, especially my mom, I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? I've knocked people out before because of that. So at the end of the day, I just really feel like the disrespect was at a level that I wasn't about to tolerate. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the pay-per-view. I don't care about the fight. If that problem needed to be addressed, it was going to be addressed. So a lot of his circle and a lot of his corner guys was upset. They were upset I unveiled them. Y'all goofies. Y'all weak. Y'all lame. Y'all corny. And y'all heard cheerleading another grown man. You one of the guys was a boxer, you know what I mean? A decent boxer. And now you reserve back to a cheerleader. Y'all dancing in the ring. What an open workout. Let me see what them hands look like. You know what I mean? You flying him around on an airplane, or he's flying in the air, and that's your job. You corny. And I just sitting at the press conference. Thank God I brought my sunglasses, because you know my little trick. I try to block out stuff, whether it's a weight cut or whether it's the BS. I'm listening to the biggest, corniest, clout-chasing thing, doing everything that you think you're supposed to do, think you're supposed to say, take my shirt off, got the Cleveland, like everything is just textbook what you've watched and you're trying to replicate. And I'm like, oh my God, can this be over? And then finally I hear somebody going back and forth with my mom. Then I just we take a picture, I'm like, hold on, I'll leave it. Are you talking to my mom, dog? Like, we finna have a whole problem. And at the end of the day, certain things won't be tolerated. I'll never tolerate that. I don't care. I don't care if the president was sitting right here. I don't care if it was a million armored cars. Like, one, don't touch me. Whoever's trying to touch me, they almost got the first opening bout of the card, a pre-bout on Thursday. Don't grab me when I'm mad, because I'll hit you.
It felt like we were like one wrong move away from a whole brawl breaking out. Did it feel that way to you?
No, it'd been one right move. I was just, for me, I know everybody want to protect me because I gotta fight and want to focus and make sure I'm cool. But nah, when we all go, we all go.
So you have now faced off with him a few times, but prior to this was around a month and a half or so ago when this was all announced. Different circumstances now. We're 3 days away. Any difference?
Same. He's scared. He's doing everything that he think he's supposed to do. He's saying the stuff like he wearing all the jewelry like he's seeing in the rap videos. You know, he'll screaming like he's seen all the MMA guys. You're a vulture of culture, and you're a vulture of combat sports. And now you want to go on and give one GoFundMe and give Dustin Poirier a necklace, and now you the ambassador of MMA and their fighter pay. You ain't gonna change. You know how it is to change it. You gonna bring it up. Everybody can already look and see what's going on. The real change happens when people unify. And our sport is divided. We're taught to divide. We're press conference to divide. We divide on Twitter, and we talk down on each other just to even get a fight. That's the way you get a fight. So now we're supposed to hold hands and kumbaya, my lord, and come together in unity. He ain't helping out the sport. He helping himself out. He's trying to beat a heel, then get patted on the back. He's trying to say Tyron's a UFC champion, he's a veteran, you know, to put a back pocket excuse in there to hedge his bet. But then, no, I don't respect him. I don't think that. Which one is it? 2 minutes ago you said one other thing. So I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
So it does feel to me that this event, and I asked Jake the same question, but I'm like, you look around, you see a lot of the media here. It's all MMA media, right? It feels like the MMA media is covering this boxing match more seriously and more respect than the boxing media. Yeah. And maybe it's because he's fighting a former UFC champion. Maybe it's because MMA is kind of used to this sort of thing. Why do you think that is? And do you agree?
You know, I didn't really notice because this is new to me as well. I don't know the boxing reporters, but I look out, I see all the, you know, the MMA reporters, so I know them. I don't know exactly why, but like Jake, like he can play games all he wants. He was a fan of mine. You know, him and his brother Logan. You know what I mean? They probably played me on a video game. That's how I met Logan, you know what I mean, a long time ago. Oh, I'm a fan of yours. I watch your fights, da da da, cool, whatever, whatever. So don't act like you don't know me, dog, and how I get down. The reason why you took the fight because you thought I was old. You thought I was washed. You thought you can go in and, you know, get a fight based upon what you seen in my last performances, but you thought wrong. You signed yourself up to get hurt.
When you were at the event in April with Ben Askren cornering him, and there's that scene in the locker room, Jay Leon Love, and you're going back.
They don't even say his name. He disgraced.
That's kind of where it started, though, right? Isn't
No, it didn't start there, actually. If you want to, just because it's my dog, I'm going to give you the real genesis.
Please.
They're kids. They called and prank called everybody that was supposed to be cornering Ben. I didn't train Ben for the fight. I was in fight camp to fight Luque. Ben wanted me just there. He said, I just want you there. I said, easy, I'm there. You sure you don't? No, I'm there, right? So I go to the fight. So I get a call, and he's like, hey, this is another network, which I'm not going to say. We from this network, and, we want to talk about Ben's coach. And I'm thinking, like, dude, I don't feel like doing this interview. I'm mean, bitter. I'm like, all right, man, let's do it. It's like, oh, yeah, we should ask him some questions. You train him. How's he looking? Da, da, da. So they go through the random stuff, and it's like, so what do you think about Jake? I'm like, I don't give a about Jake. I don't know what he doing. I don't care what he doing. It ain't my business. I'm only going there because my dog Ben helped me win world titles. He kept me accountable when I needed accountability, and he my brother. So if he asked me to go, I'm going. And then I knew it was a prank. I was like, oh, what happens if he gets his ass beat, da da da, right? So kiki, ha ha ha, hang up. So whoever number it is, I text you, I said, I don't know who the you think I am, dog, but I don't play them games. Don't call my phone, you'll get hurt for real, da 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 da. Text it to the person. So now I don't know who pranked me. I don't know who's on the phone, right? So then I go to Floyd Mayweather's party. He had a birthday party in Miami. He asked me to come. Cool. I came to the party. Said what's up, blah blah blah. This guy walked up, boom, and I said what's up, man. And he looked at me, it's kind of spooky, and walked off and didn't say nothing. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's just nigga weird. Maybe on some drugs or shit. We in Miami. So I get my phone, start blowing up. This vlog comes out. So Jay Leon and Jake were pranking me on the phone. But what they did was they didn't know, but they turned the phone towards the camera, and my number was exposed. So to this day, 300-400 calls a day. Every time I go live, 1 million calls a day. Like, they try to interrupt the live. So that part made me off and wanted to beat somebody's ass. So now when we get into the locker room, the part that people think it was the beginning of, the beginning was not that. The locker room was like, okay, I'm going in here. I'm already mad. My mama told me right before that, Tyron, I'm praying for you. Don't let nobody take your cool. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. I said, Mama, I promise you, I'm not going to do nothing stupid. This is Ben's fight. This is his bag. I'm not going to do nothing crazy, right? So I was thinking about that. Went in the locker room, and now I know who the person was that pranked me because I just saw the vlog video. And they in the locker room. So he comes on like, yeah, you don't know nothing about these gloves. And I'm thinking like, I don't play games, first off. That's one thing you need to know about me. I don't play these games. I'm for real with it. I don't play these games. Oh, you look like you're playing games. So you could have said something to me. I was by myself at a table at Floyd Mayweather's party. And you could, if it was really something, you could have stepped up then and said something. You didn't say nothing. You spooky ran off and froze like it was wintertime and darted out the other door. Now in front of the cameras in the backstage, you want to try to do something for clout. He did it for clout because, think about it, Jake Paul took the clout from his brother Logan. They don't care. They'll take it from each other. I got your hat. He stole the show from his brother. Jay Leon, he don't care about stealing the show from Jake. He tried to position himself for a potential, money fight because, like, Jake ain't even a boxer. Ben ain't even a boxer. I've boxed all my life. I never made the money they're about to make. Let me try to throw my name in the hat. And it was so disgusting. And I just really shrugged it off. But that put the fight together with me and Jake together.
How soon after does it actually come together? After the Ben fight?
It was not Jay Leon. I'm like, yeah, I'll fight him in MMA.
First it was Jay Leon, but then it quickly...
I'll fight him in MMA. Let's go. I want to elbow him. I want to make him bleed.
Right.
No boxing stuff. MMA gloves. Let's do it. They didn't want to do it. Then Ben said, who do you think, after Ben lost, he was like, who do you think he should fight next? And then Ben was like, he should fight Tyron. I'm like, all right, I'll fight him. And then from that point, and then the locker room thing, boom, boom, boom. He had choices. I will give him props. He could have picked Fury's cousin. He could have picked the other person, which I'm definitely not gonna fucking give. You give this dude way too much attention, by the way.
Who's this?
No, I'm not saying it because I'm
Okay.
not gonna let you
All
do
right.
it, but you know what I'm talking about. He could have been him. Contractually, I don't know if he could have did it, but he was talking about it.
Yeah.
So he picked me. Out
Right.
of those three, I am the toughest opponent of those three. He did pick the toughest opponent. You know what I mean? I don't know what he would have made with those guys. I think he would have made more fighting me just because of my credentials in MMA. So he picked a tougher opponent for more money. All right, let's go.
So let's be real. You know, in this sport, MMA, and in the organization you fought for, UFC, you're the man. You're the man. You're the man. You lose a few, your contract's up, and you don't even get a thank you, a goodbye, a video package, a tweet, peace out. You get nothing.
You know who you are.
But
And Darren Till was on the other day talking about, I'll lose 50 times and I'm still going to get.
Sure.
And he may be able to. Keith Jardine was able to. Diego Sanchez was able to.
For sure.
Carlos Cerrone was able to.
But is there any part of you, literally 5 months removed from the UFC, getting a promotion like this, eyeballs like this, potentially biggest fight of the year, all this stuff, who's like, you tried to sweep me under the rug,
Tried.
and here I am. Is there some pride involved in that?
Not. I got to a point where I was at peace before I left. You know what I mean? I was at peace with, like, people that keep asking, Dana White said this, and what do you think about it? I'm indifferent. I don't have no smoke with Dana. Because at the end of the day, what is that energy being fostered to that help me out? I got blessings right here. I got a chance to show people I'm a star for real. Whether I got that chance there or not, right now I'm about to turn up. You know what I mean? I'm about to go big in all areas, all aspects of life. I'm just legit just trying to go big on everything. And this is my chance to do that. So that's why I want to focus my intention on. But when you look at it, it's kind of funny because now all of a sudden I'm the hero. I'm the person that everybody wanted to win. I'm the MMA da-da. But I've been the same guy. And I didn't change up for this. I didn't change up for the Jake Paul fight. This is the first press conference that I had with somebody that was, actually, you want to say something? I'll say something back. I didn't get that. I didn't even get the press conference with Kobe. Remember, they canceled it the day of. I got there and didn't even know it. They brought everybody there but us. Politically, they made a move on that part. So at the end of the day, this is people's first time seeing me with a strong press conference. I always had the ability, you know what I mean? You mean to tell me I'm going to sit there and let Conor say the little corny stuff he say with people and that's, and get away with it? No, you finna get roasted. You know, so I'm excited. I'm focusing on the blessings, things I can control. And, you know, if God flips the switch right now and I go to 10, do I want to, I wish I would have happened 3 years ago. I wish it would have happened. No. I'm still able. I'm still willing. I'm in better shape. Somebody messaged me and say, how did you age backwards? You know what I mean?
How much you weigh right now, by the way?
I don't even know. Light. I ain't got to cut weight.
You don't have to cut anything?
None.
Will you be under 190?
No, I'm going to be right there.
Right there.
But I ain't got to cut
I
nothing.
could tell your whole demeanor is different.
Cut
If I talked to
nothing.
you on a fight week.
I would have been, you know what? I would have been the same weight.
Right. Wow.
192, 193.
But not happy because you knew what was coming.
Because I knew the 22 was coming.
Right. And I'm so happy that you brought that up, man, because like I would always say to people, you're going to appreciate Tyron more when he's gone.
Always.
You're going to appreciate what he's done and who he was and what he stood for when he's gone. And they gave you a hard time, and you know that. And now you're like, I see the comments, and I'm sure you do as well. Please, Tyron. Please, Tyron.
Yeah.
Do it for the MMA. Do it for
And
us.
I don't take it
You have to
personal
laugh
because they
at
really
that.
didn't know me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That has to
They-
make you kind of laugh. Like, where, I mean, like,
It don't
come
make
on.
me laugh because for this standpoint, they didn't know me. People that know me, they understood my stance and where I came from. People that knew the behind the scenes, what I had to go through, whether it was negotiation, contractually, what they knew with the weight cut. You know what I mean? I was 205 pounds. And I was lean, ripped. I was killing myself to get down to 170. You know what I mean? And when you think about those things, can I really be mad at them? They don't even know me. They said what they were taught to say. Nobody's reading books. Nobody's doing investigation and doing research. If Joe Rogan says it, law. Dana White, law. They don't go and check stats and receipts. They echo it. Word, oh, Tyron chokes in big fights. Oh, Tyron chokes in big fight. They don't even change a word up. So at the end of the day, if they want to support me now, I'm going to take the support, you know what I mean? Because I know the support can leave at any moment. It can be here, it can be there. I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom, I've been in the middle, I've been all over the place. So I think it's good to have people see you and believe in you and give hope and inspired by you. and feel something about it. And they want you to go out there and do that. And it makes them feel like, damn, you know what, I've been talking about this business plan for all these years. I'm going to go sign up for my LLC now. You know what I mean? That's what my goal is.
Two last quick things. You've talked in the past, especially like towards the end of your title reign, how you let the other stuff distract you and you weren't yourself and all that stuff. Do you view this fight, is it fair to even say this, as a way to right the wrong of the last 3 years? That you get to now write the end of your movie as opposed to someone else trying to write it?
I like what you say about writing the end of the movie, because my coach uses that. You know, he tells me my choices. He said, "You're the director of their movie," and I told him I was gonna seal up. I'm gonna give him credit. Gerald Tucker, GT, Trey, me, Floyd, Javante Davis, Adrian Broner. But GT, I told him, I said, I'm stealing that, and I ain't going to give you credit for it. He said, "You're the director of your own movie, and these are all scenes." At that time, it may feel good to go and get this girl. It may feel good to go and buy this Rolex, 2 of them at a time, like ridiculously. It may have felt good to do that. But if you're the director, you step out of the scene, you go over here. You already know what the ending is. You understand what this scene, it can change the ending of the movie. And I did a lot of things that changed. I saw myself as the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best that ever did it. Anytime somebody say welterweight, oh, Tyron, they got to address me first before George. I saw that, and I was on path to get that. And I allowed the lifestyle, the stuff to go on. I don't regret music. I don't regret television, TV. That's art. I regret focusing my attention on trying to prove people wrong and having a chip on my shoulder because I felt like everybody was against me. And I had to operate looking over my shoulder because I didn't trust. When a man gives you his word and he violates that, I can't trust you no more. St. Louis is about trust and respect. You violate that, sometimes that's the end. So I regret, not believing in God, because I don't even really need to believe in man. I should have just trusted what God showed me, no matter what weapons people form, no matter if they try to match me up with somebody that they thought could beat me, or they gave way more promotion to Darren Till, and he's the next Conor McGregor, and his kid in Brazil, he don't even care about seeing, and he's, you remember that. They went ham with it. That's the only thing I will look back, but I can't undo done. That's what my mom said. You can't undo done. You only got right here, right now. And right here, right now, I got a great opportunity. And, think about Nate Diaz overnight. Jorge Masvidal overnight. They had 60 fights. You know what I mean? And people were like, oh, they're cool, they're good fighters or whatever. Diaz had a little bit more steam. But when that Conor fight happened, psh, you know what I mean? When the fight that Masvidal had against Nate Diaz, psh, out. It wasn't a Ben fight. It wasn't, fight. It was that fight. And I know that this fight can do that to me times 10. And now it's my job to deal with it the right way now, deal with the money the right way, deal with the fame the right way, the access, the VIP, the girls, all the stuff that I'm going to have. Almost ruined my life, man. I remember it. It was cool. I'm kind of over it, though. That's why you don't see me with all crazy. He got every necklace he owned on his neck. You know what I mean? I got jewelry, you know what I mean? I live that life, but I'm light now. Everything's just light.
I know the walkouts mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
You talk about Darren Till walkout, Dallas. I was
That was the
there.
best walkout in UFC history.
I
That
remember
Israel
it.
Adesanya flipping stuff. I walked out, they was booing me.
I remember it.
Yeah.
It was an intense scene. What are we getting on Sunday? Can you
Let's
tell
go
us?
big.
Yeah?
Let's go
Can you
big.
give us a little
Sunday is going to be a movie,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to be the director of the movie. That's all I can say.
All
But I'm going to give you guys some little sneak peeks tonight.
Tonight?
So check my IG
Okay.
tonight. And don't forget Champ Camp. Champ Camp Saturday is going to be crazy. After the weigh-in, when it's too late to back out the fight. I know I said it earlier when I got the chop up with you earlier this week, but that's going to be a movie. Crazy. Destruction. I had my dudes make a folder of the killer. We can't put it out now. He'll fake COVID, he'll fake a hymen injury, or he'll do something to get out of it. But Saturday, you will see what I did for this fight. Watch the betting odds change.
I can't wait. I'm so happy that you're getting this opportunity to write your movie, to be the director of your movie, and also, I'm sure you know this, but man, the MMA community is mad that Mama Woodley was disrespected.
They should be mad.
I don't know if you've seen, but
No, I haven't checked
she
my
is
phone yet.
untouchable.
I should be mad because my mom has
She
done
is
so much
beloved.
for somebody. She's an OG. She's really verified, and she changed her life, and she's been a vessel to so many people, and she's been able to get to people that nobody's been able to get to, and she's always been loved. You've seen it with even my opponents, even Jake, even Usman, even Darren Till. and I don't even like it sometimes. But when you come at my mom, dog,
Now it's personal.
problem.
Feels
I mean,
personal.
It was personal already, but you know,
She's a no-limit soldier. You don't mess with
she's
her.
a no-limit
you know?
soldier, and then they shall see.
I can't wait. Tyron, thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Appreciate the time as always. Can't wait for Sunday night.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.